Now I've started the stream. Um, and so the stream up here tells me sort of what the megabits are that it's streaming at. Um, and, like I'm at HD resolution, 30 frames per second. When this is green, that little green box shows up, it tells me that there's a good connection. Like if it starts going orange or red, that means that there's a problem with the connection.
Yeah.
And then this is
You're not connected to Wi-Fi. You're just your own.
Yeah. So in sound and video is good, Dana says. So we're good to go. Yeah, she can hear us at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fun. I wanted to be able to test. But I'm gonna go ahead and mute. All right, everyone. About to get started here.
Good evening and welcome to Dick Hendricks Stadium.
On behalf of Principal Brian Burke and Athletic Director Doug Thompson, I'd like to welcome you to Jeff Durham Field for tonight's lacrosse match between the visiting Ida B. Wells Guardians and your Forest Grove Vikings. And now, we introduce the roster for the Ida B. Wells Guardians.
I know. Look at this. Doesn't she look great?
Number 26, Emily Bavante. Number 5, Scarlett Barr.
It was the easiest thing to access in our
Number 2, Lily Crockett.
This is very distinct.
Number 18, Adina Dominance.
It's good.
Number
My
19,
friend was in
Addie
Germany for 2
Gartland.
weeks with the class.
Number 28,
We were just in
Mia
North Carolina
Gabo.
playing some lacrosse games.
Number 27, June Hartman. Number
We're
16,
playing
Sophie
with
LaFriend.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Number 25, Mia Larson. Number 4, Maya Light. Number 8, Fiona McGuire. Number 24, Malia Malampati. Number 14, Charlize Mayer. Number 29, Claire Moran. Number 22, Ella Morris. Number 7, Julia Pridemore Brown. Number 6, Eliana Rector.
Plenty of bruises.
Number 15, Micah Richmond. Number 1, Maya Soltez. Number 3, Ivy Toubé. And number 10, Mercedes Walcott.
Did I bring one?
To Marissa Calvillo. Number 3, Saralyn Blackburn. Number 4, Maddie Booth. Number 8, Jalen Weaver. Number 9, Cassian Furlong.
Happy to do it.
Number 13, Stella Frank. Number 15, Haley Schlasser. Number 16, Calais Resenton.
Or you made it work.
Number 17,
Add clips.
Dio. Number 18, Callie English. Number 21, Sophia Schlasser. Number 22, Marin Olsen. Number 24, Kaya Hill. Number 25,
that's fine.
Sophia Ayers. Number 26, Jeanette
Hot chocolate.
Sale. Number 27, Ashley Hahn.
So my mic is
Number
on.
30, Sophia Enriquez.
And when you're ready,
Number 31, Casey
gotta press that button there and hold it.
I thought the mic was on there.
Casey
So you hold it
Schlosser.
on top.
No, I got it clipped. So,
Please stand able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, well, lacrosse fans, I'm a little rusty. I haven't streamed a game in a year, and I don't know all the players. But as a special treat, Kai is here, alumni Kai, who
Yes.
plays lacrosse for Pacific University.
We'll see how much high school rules I remember.
Yeah. So Kai will be, I think, yelling for them to basically knock people down because that's what they do in college.
Hey. If they fall, they fall. I had not gotten a card till our last game. So, if they aren't going to call it.
All right. So looks like we have Ellie, Julia, and Sophie on the draw. Looks like Julia is going to take the draw. Sophie on the right, and Ellie to the left. In goal, we've got Maya. I believe she's a freshman. Maya Light. Also, Fiona, who her father.
Ivy,
Oh,
Mia.
Julia with the ball control. Pulls it back. Now over to, can't quite make out that number. That is going to be stayed in bounds, I guess. So Charlie with the
Charlie.
good save there now. Over to Ellie with the shot and score. Wells on the board early. Good pass over the top
Guardians, goal.
from Charlie. Also on offense is another number 1. Oh, so 2 Mayas on the team. That won't get confusing at all. Although 1 is in goal, so that should make it easier. Also, Nia and Lily are on offense. Julia on the draw again. Sophie to the right. Ellie to the left.
Nice snag. Ball down. Is Julia wearing the captain's band?
Yeah, it looks like both Julia and Sophie are captains.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of blends in. Julia's undershirt really makes the pink very bright.
Yeah.
That's nice to see.
Sophie with the ball. Looks like a little brush screen there by Julia.
None below X right now.
Oh, good pass over the top to Ellie.
Oh, back out.
Save.
Good snag.
Now that was
Little bit of a
Sophie, I think, catching it off of the rebound off the goalie, but looks like there was
maybe
some
a cover.
penalty. Possibly, yeah.
Didn't seem like it was like
Forrest Grove
bad-
now on offense.
dangerous call. Good contact. That's Ellie. Behind. Ball coming down with number 9.
So now
And then Julia on ball. Doubling. Ball in. Out. That's Fiona on.
Fiona on defense.
Yes. Always caught. Wells is playing what seems to be a backer with one player pressuring to ball and someone
Good
backing
steal
up.
by Julia.
Nice speed coming down.
Julia over the top
Feet
now
in.
to Charlie, who shoots and scores. Great pass, good shot. Put it just to the right of the goalie.
How loud is it if I yell with the mic?
Don't yell with the mic.
Okay. I'm actively avoiding it. Is loud clapping okay, or do we really need to decrease volume? Because
It might blow out people's TVs. I'm grateful that you asked.
hey, I have not done it so far, and I
Yeah.
asked before doing so.
Yeah, it is good. So for those who may be new to lacrosse, we'll try to do a little bit of talk a little bit about some of the rules as we're playing. So this is the draw, and the players who are on the circle cannot go into the circle until
The
after
whistle is blown and the ball is in the air. Usually those
Oh.
two things happen at the same time. Is there an
Ref-
extra ball on the field?
Yeah, there was an extra ball on the field, so they stopped play, but should still be Wells' ball. Ellie now self-starts, gets back to
Shove.
Sophie. Now over to, what is that number over there? It's Maya behind the goal.
To Julia. Okay. Yeah, Julia
Oh,
back
good
with the
roll.
ball. Good
Julia,
drive
good
in.
cut and shot
Nice
to the left
shot.
side. That is a goal.
I'll do my best to keep my clapping out of way of the microphone, because if you don't know me, I happen to be very loud, and would actually probably blow out TVs.
So one of the things that I noticed, I got a chance to watch Wells play an early season game. I forget against who, but Wells was pretty dominant. One of the things that was really good to see was a good amount of pick and roll chemistry from a few of the offensive players. Julie on the draw again, Ellie to the left, Sophie to the right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the people who are behind the restraining lines, which are the 30s on both ends, can only enter past that line once my apologies for my words, once possession of the ball has been gained, which means one team holding the ball for a sustained period. So now defenders can move up and they're back on the attacking end for Wells.
So each team can only have 7 players, past the 30s. So typically what that means is that the 3 midfielders will go all the way on offense and defense, and then the 4 offensive players will be able to run all the way to the defensive 30 and not past it. Oh, Julia with a good spin, but the ball's knocked free.
Really a scrum right there for the ball.
And foul called and ball controlled by Forest Grove.
Working up. Yeah.
Lily tried to chase it down, but it's out of bounds
And Wells' ball.
Out of Forest Grove, and
doesn't seem
Wells
like
has it.
Ball
Now,
in, nice pass.
Got Maya now with the ball.
Yes. Julia
Up top
coming
to
in,
Julia.
crashing.
Sophie, good cut in. Oh, no, was that Sophie? Yeah, that was Sophie with the good cut into the middle, but we'll then see.
Some nice rolls as well, as you were saying.
Yeah, Ellie is just really, really good at the rolls.
Yeah. I'm really appreciating the picks and then the slips behind.
Right, so this is a good opportunity to talk about one of the rules in lacrosse, which is that for anything but a shot, if Forest Grove throws it out of bounds, it's Wells' ball. If Wells throws it out of bounds, it's Forest Grove's ball. But when it's actually a shot,
Nice
it is whoever
knockdown.
is closest to the ball that actually gets it.
So you'll see both teams chasing to the end line with their stick out because the person who is closest to the ball as it goes out is the team that gets the ball and is able to restart. So that can be either defense bringing the ball back up, in that case it was Forest Grove, or attack, in this case Wells getting the ball and getting another
cut into the middle there.
opportunity to shoot.
Lily almost with an opportunity.
That's Charlie with the ball, and then Ellie in.
Oh.
Nice shot. So you can see Wells chasing.
So that should be Wells' ball because Wells was closest to it when it went out of bounds. And it's even like it's not even necessarily, is it closest to the ball or closest to the end line?
It's, at least in college, it's closest to the ball.
Okay.
Relatively. It's closest to the ball when it goes out. So in most cases that is end line, but if you're like on the opposite side of the field, you wouldn't necessarily get the ball. It's interesting. Wells' defense is currently setting up in a square at the back with their two attackers up top.
Yeah, that the people behind
dropping back,
they can't see.
That you can't see. I'm a defender. I have specific focuses.
Sophie over the top to
Nice
Julia.
to Julia. Lots of people in.
Yeah.
I wonder if Wells might get a shooting space call today.
Ellie shoots. Good save by Forest Grove.
Ball back
Recovered
up by
by Maya. Maya tries to go over the top to Sophie. Now Ellie gets
has
it.
it.
Tries to get it to Charlie, I believe.
Maya back with the ball. Ball down. Charlie back up with the ball.
Oh, Charlie now shoots and scores.
I have to clap away from the microphone. I'm worried I'm speaking over you.
That's all right. We've never done this before.
Usually I'm the one playing.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then you complain about being cold or being in the rain, and I'm like, or being
cold.
sore or tired, and I'm like, who was in the rain running?
Yeah. So on defense we have Ivy. I think Fiona is still in there.
Mia also wearing a captain's armband.
Okay, good. And then I believe that's AD. They're here near side on defense.
Yes, AD low.
Oh, seems to be something wrong with Julia's stick. So she's going to have to sub out here. And because of that, it'll be immediate draw control for Forest Grove. Forest Grove brings it up over the restraining line, being guarded by Ellie. Ellie knocks it free, recovers the ball.
Wells going back up with the ball in the transition.
Now
ball down.
Onto the field for Julia is number 21, who's not on my roster. I don't know who 21 is. I got sent an updated roster sort of late in the day, but to an email address that didn't have access to Google Drive, so I couldn't get into it. So, number 21, I am so sorry. All right.
My apologies if I get the name wrong. I'm in an extreme distance. Could it be Ella? 22 instead of 21. 21 instead of 22.
Could be. All right, ball up top here. Pass into a big.
No, because maybe it's a JV player that's they're not on the list.
It looks a little like Ella. Oh, June. My apologies. Wrong name from me.
So, okay, if if you need to turn off your mic, you can press the button on the side
Yeah.
to turn it off.
Yeah.
It's a little
June.
hard for me to manage the tripod and like
Yeah,
grab the mic
fair.
from you.
Yeah, June is number 21 today. On our roster, it says 27, so our apologies for the wrong name.
All right.
Yeah, I have it. Thank you.
All right, Forest Grove. After that turnover.
Marking
Foul
up.
there.
It seems
Ellie
like
does a good job knocking that down again. Ellie now with the ball.
it seems like Wells might be playing a backer defense, which means they have one player behind, not marking up on a specific player.
June over the top. Great pass by June and score by Charlie. That's now a hat trick for Charlie.
Cool.
They have someone behind ball in case someone gets
Gonna have a
passed.
timeout here for Forest Grove.
I'll just stop. Never mind.
No. They've got somebody, a backer.
Yeah, they have a backer. Highland, their coach, is a former Pacific player. Pacific also plays a backer. So I wonder if Highland has brought that into her coaching career. Yeah.
So Pacific is the large university here in Forest Grove, which is why I was able to steal Kai away from the dorms tonight to join
Yeah.
us.
No early morning practice for me either. So nice night to be out watching lacrosse.
Yeah. Pacific plays
Whitworth,
tomorrow night, 7 p.m. at,
Pacific University,
yeah, I forgot. I was going to say the name of the stadium, but I don't remember the name
Hanson
of it.
Stadium.
Hanson Stadium. So
I'm a tour guide. I know all the buildings' names.
yeah, so if you want to take a tour of Pacific, Kai may help you out there.
Yeah.
And, you know,
If you want to
Plain.
come watch a game as well, we have two this weekend, one against Whitworth and one against Whitman.
yep. Saturday's game is at 3.
Yep.
And did you think that you were going to be playing college lacrosse?
I did not.
Yeah.
I started playing lacrosse when I was in 4th grade. I followed a friend into 3 sports in 1 year: soccer, basketball, and then finally lacrosse. And was really focused on soccer for most of high school. Didn't think I would ever play in college at all. And then I joined a club team in my last year of high school and just kind of fell in love. Ended up getting some recruiting from different schools and settled on Pacific after a lot of thought. And really happy with where I am, playing with a nice team. We're having a really good season. We were just in North Carolina for some games. We won both of them, which was awesome. And then Soph on the draw now.
It's like Ellie to the right, and I believe Charlie is on the left now on the draw. Julie is out at the moment.
Do you think it's still her stick?
I don't know.
Ooh, this hot chocolate is really good. Thank you. Oh, slash.
Number 10, Mercedes into the game. Oh, with
Nice
a good pass
grab.
over the top
To June.
to June.
Ball down. Seems like there's a lot of ball downs in the middle without possession gained.
All right,
Wells has
so
ball now.
Reduce.
So an 8-meter for 12.
Yeah, so for those at home who are potentially new to lacrosse, there are 2 sort of half circles. Oh, Ellie now into the middle. I'll come back to that in a second. Oh, wow.
Oh.
There was a goal there.
I thought
It was an attempted pass between Ellie to June. Didn't quite connect, but June did knock it, and then it went past the goalie into the
Guardians
goal.
goal.
Wells leads 6-0, about a minute to go in the first quarter. So as I was going to say, there are
1 minute warning. I repeat, 1 minute warning. Thank you.
there are two circles, half circles around the goal. One at 8. Well, there's a circle around it really close. It's
which
the
is called the
crease.
crease.
Yep. And then there's an 8-meter line and a 12-meter line. And when it's when somebody gets a free shooting position, they're on the 8-meter. And if they're just resetting because there was something else that happened, they reset it on the 12.
Where the foul takes place depends on where the free position takes place depends on where the foul is. So if the foul is inside the 8-meter, you will get an 8-meter, versus if it's outside, you're more likely to get a 12.
Forest Grove with the draw control.
Oh, girl down.
Mercedes does a good job contesting that, digging the ball out. Now
Charlie with
over to
ball.
Charlie.
Chasing the ball out. Was that a shot?
I don't think that was a shot, so that should be, yes, that is Forest Grove's ball.
Yeah, they're gonna come back down with the ball. Welves is now working on defending the transition as Forest Grove attempts to move their ball up to the attacking end.
15 seconds to go in the quarter.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
All right, so at the end of one, Wells leads 6-0. So I was going on both the Wells websites today and the Forest Grove websites, trying to find out how they did in their last game. But I couldn't find the scores. So,
Oh,
Peter, do you know if they won on Tuesday? If Wells won? They did win?
I don't know the exact score, but it was.
Okay.
I
Excellent.
wasn't.
Okay. All right. That's great. So Wells is 3-0, I believe. Yeah. Well, no, 2-0. 2-0. Because they had one game that got canceled.
who was that against?
I don't know. I didn't go to that game because it got canceled.
I know.
I don't.
You're
I don't
talking
know.
about how you
I
felt
think it
bad
might
you
have been-
couldn't go, and then it got canceled. And
I
then
think
you
it
were
might have
like,
been. I think it might have been Westview.
How many of the games have you been to yet?
I've only been to one game.
Out of this is
Out
the
of-
second.
3 out of 3. I don't go to every game.
Yeah, you go to every one of mine though, basically.
Yeah.
North Carolina was a reach. Wasn't gonna happen.
So let's see. What other things? So we've talked about the restraining line. We've talked about the lines around the goal.
Shooting space.
Shooting space, yes. So can you explain shooting space to people?
Okay, shooting space is confusing. So my apologies if this explanation is also confusing. So when you're working to take a shot, there is this rule called shooting space that is meant to protect both defenders and attackers from being hit by the ball. So from an attacker attempting to shoot at goal, there is a triangle pointing from that person's body to both posts of the goal. If a defender enters that line without being in a hand and a stick's length, they are putting themselves in danger to stop a goal. So that is called a shooting space because they are actively putting themselves in a dangerous position to stop a ball. Versus you can avoid shooting space by coming in through the side or putting your stick in front and giving clear intent that you are getting in the way so that an attacker doesn't shoot through you. Counter to shooting space, there is also dangerous propelling, which is when you take a shot when you know someone is in front of you and it might hit them. So those are two counter rules meant to ensure both the safety of the defender and the attacker. So you'll see those called throughout. We can give a deeper explanation later as well.
Excellent. That is great. That is a better explanation than I have received. I just figure every time the ref does something I don't understand and then they get a free shooting position that it had to be shooting space.
Yeah.
So if you've listened in the past, there were probably many times where I got that wrong. Julia on the draw, and Julia with the draw control.
Going
now over
up
to
to Sophie, and then Ellie running up. Ball to, is that Nia, 18?
Ellie
shooting,
shoots and
scores.
Guardians gold.
Ellie's having quite the game.
Yeah. Any other things you think? Explanations that have confused you in the past that I should try to break down?
Oh, I think, do they call 3 seconds in high school?
They do.
Okay.
So I'll wait for the ball to go up, and then I'll explain 3 seconds. Is that Julia in the center?
Yeah, Julia's on the draw.
Soph to the right, Ellie to the left.
Sophie gets the draw control. Now over
Gets
the
it to
top to
Ellie.
Ellie.
Going
Ellie goes into the middle to
June.
June takes a shot.
My-
Saved by Forest Grove. Now
Scarlett coming up with the ball. Pass goes to Julia. We have Soph. Pass behind to Mercedes. Ball is moved now. My apologies. I keep having to check the sheet. Forest Grove up with the ball moving down. Ball knocked down.
Now, I think that was knocked that free. Julia with the ball now. 22. That was Ella. It's a good defense.
June.
22 is Ella.
Oh,
Sophie shoots and scores. Julia with the assist.
21 and 22. My apologies. Yes, so 3 seconds is a rule that also applies to defense. Defenders,
Oh,
Was
they're
the
saying that
goal
was
called
not
off?
a goal.
so goalie has the ball passed. Julie comes up with the ball, going back down into Soph. So free, takes a shot, ball goes
Shot
out.
to the left.
It'll be Forest Grove's ball coming back down.
So if you ever watch a college lacrosse game, after a player scores, they have to drop their stick. And then the ref will check the stick to make sure that it is to code, that it doesn't have, like it's not holding the ball too tight or anything like that.
Yeah, they'll specifically set a push.
It's like we're going to have a card here. Got a yellow card on, who is that? Can't quite see the number yet.
Neither can I.
So a yellow card will be a 2-minute penalty, will be a power play on 18, so that's 80. I think that's 18, or is that 10? I think it's 18. I think it's 18. So 80 dominance is...
Ooh, nice roll.
I think it's 10.
10.
Because I thought it was
Yeah, I thought it was more.
Oh, they're saying that it's number 10, so it's Mercedes?
Nice shot and
score
in.
there by Scarlett.
Guardians gold.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
So it's Mercedes who has got the penalty.
So she'll be out for, not sure exact time, probably about 1 minute, 20 seconds. And then she'll be back in.
I don't know. Didn't seem like a lot of time went past before that goal went in.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean, they came back down and then they went back up. So I think at least 20.
Yeah.
One thing you also should know about college lacrosse is we have a shot clock. So you have to, once you've gained possession, either shoot and score within 90 seconds or the ball turns over to the other team. High school lacrosse does not have a shot clock, so it's not relevant right now, but it does help us keep track of time. Julia with the ball in the middle, Ellie to the left, Soph to the right. Ball straight up. Forest Grove seems to have knocked it, but Julia comes up with the ball, coming down. Nice to Soph. Oof. I'm shocked there aren't shooting spaces being called.
Forest Grove on the counter.
Nice contact. Oh,
Ivy with the little foul there.
she's going to go behind ball as it's a minor foul. Lots of Forest Grove players on the right side.
Cut again!
Cuts coming in.
Again! There you go!
IDB Wells doing a good job of not getting 3 seconds calls where defenders are in the 8 for more than 3 seconds without being near a person.
Yeah, so you'll notice the players sort of step back out past those lines to make sure that they're not getting that 3-second count.
One hard lesson we've learned recently is that the 8 is hot. So we got quite a few 3 seconds called on us because while we are taught to put our feet on the 8, they still will call 3 seconds if like 1 foot is still on the 8, even if the other is outside of it, which is a minor detail that hadn't got caught in high school, but is good to know going on. Who's pressuring?
We're 8, so that's Fiona with some great defense there.
Fiona pressuring.
Ball knocked free there.
Go Ellie.
Picks it up. Over to Julia. But ball is loose.
Scrum for the ball. It's that Mercedes coming up with the ball. She's back in after the card. Coming back down with the ball. Nice cut in the middle from Scarlett. And nice. Is that 15?
Yeah, that's Micah.
Oh, yes. I was wondering where Micah was.
Someone just dropped their phone in the stands, but they seem to be okay.
Good defense by Soph. Are they calling horizontal? So one rule to know about high school lacrosse is the lacrosse sticks cannot be horizontal to someone's body. They have to be...
Good job by Ellie knocking that free from behind. They have to be what?
Between like 4 and 10. They can't be horizontal. I admit in college this rule is not quite as relevant, so I've forgotten the exact rules for it. But your stick is supposed to be almost straight up more than it is horizontal when you make contact, which is likely the foul that Soph got called on her.
Shot by Scarlett off of the pass from Micah. Wells retains the ball. So they were closest to it as it went out of bounds. Over
Addie
into the middle
in
by
the middle.
Addie. I think now behind the goal again to Micah.
Addie also wearing a captain's band.
Julia with the ball behind the goal.
Wells has got some very nice gear since I've last been here. I'm a little jealous. And they now have shorts instead of skirts, which I am envious of. Were you part of this change? Yeah. I hear a little bit of the players seem to have varying opinions from the short time that I talked to them, but I personally really appreciate that we've changed from skirts into shorts. The skirts used to just be little tubes of plastic, and it's very nice to have alternate options for the players. The kits look really nice from my point of view. Again, I'm now talking about fashion and not lacrosse, so.
Julia cuts in, shoots, and scores.
Nice shot low.
Guardians goal.
3 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the first half.
IDB Wells 9, Forest Grove 0. We're about 1 goal for IDB Wells from running clock. If one team gets more than 10 points above the other, the clock will start running during draws and during other things that the clock would normally stop for. It's a way to speed up the game a little bit and sort of our mercy rule, kind of. But still allows plenty of room for a comeback. In lacrosse, 10 points is something that is definitely possible to come back from.
Definitely. Julia on the draw, Ellie to the left, and Sophie to the right. So foul there. Draw control for Wells.
Nice. Is that
Ooh, Ellie with a pass
to
Mercedes. Didn't quite connect, but recovered
Coming
there
back
by
up.
Scarlett. Sophie
Good cut by June. No, by Ella.
Mercedes
Good.
shoots and scores.
Nice shot. So
Guardians goal.
I press the side to pause.
All right, so it is a 10-point lead. I think the ref is now going to tell them that they need to let the clock run. Just under 3 minutes to go in the game, or in the half, sorry. Julia on the draw, Sophie to the right, Ella to the left.
Players are now waiting for the clock to start running. Started. I personally was excited to see the clock run away from us. Maybe we'd even get someone to chase it. That was a terrible joke. My apologies.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I mean, it's lacrosse. The middies do enough running. Maybe we get the tacks to do it.
That's terrible.
Hey, it was quite a lot of talk about running clock.
All right, Soph keeps it in bounds.
Lines today are the red line, which I said aloud to myself. And
Julia now with the ball. Over the line, over to Micah. Micah behind the goal to Scarlett now. We have number 10, Mercedes, with the ball.
Wells
Back up top to Julia.
Wells doing a good job and staying outside of the 12, not shrinking in and giving them enough space to pass. Forest Grove is now up with the ball. Good defense from Scarlett and Ella.
A foul on Scarlett.
Oh, nice. I don't know what they were. Ball. Well, the ref put her hand the opposite direction of where she gave the ball, so I'm a little confused. Looks like 27 of Forest Grove is open. Flick up, cut. Coming down, we have Addie
Forest
center
Grove.
matching. Good pressure. Cut from the
1
right.
minute warning. I repeat,
Ooh,
1
that
minute
may
warning.
be an
Thank you.
offensive foul, yeah. That was offensive. A little too much of a push there.
Mm-hmm.
The Forest Grove player.
Did they give a name for it that you could hear?
In terms of what was called,
Yeah.
I think it was a charge.
Yeah. So another obscure rule I didn't learn until very far into my tenure is both the car calls charge and block. A charge is an attacking player running through a defender once they have give. If the attacker has room to notice the defender and actively chooses to run through, versus a block is a defender stepping into someone's way and not giving the attacker time to react. So again, similar to shooting space, this is something attempting to protect the safety of the players.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
And that ends the first half here with Wells leading 10-0.
There's a bug.
And that brings us to halftime, everyone. So your current scores are Ida B. Wells 10, your Forest Grove Vikings 0.
So I was doing a little research on Forest Grove High School, and it's kind of cool. So they have, since 1976, they started this thing called the Viking House Program. Their mascot is the Vikings, and each year they build a single family home in the community. They begin building in early September, finish the construction with an open house in late May. A house put up for sale at a market price, and the proceeds are used to further program for new tools and materials for the next home. So, sort of similar to how Benson in Portland has a sort of construction program where students can learn, but in this case, it's actually a full house that they build, which is pretty cool. I guess they have built like 35 homes over the years, maybe more. Hopefully, this is still true because it says like through 2011 that they'd built 35 homes. I hope they're still doing it. Sounds like a really cool program. They also have a firefighting program, so they teach people who want to become firefighters, which is pretty neat. It's the only high school in the Forest Grove School District. And it's been around since 1907, although I suspect from the way that building looks that it was rebuilt at some point since 1907. That does not look like a 1907 construction.
No. Looks pretty nice. I wish, maybe not the same aesthetic, but I wish Wells was there right now. I currently have a little brother at Wells, and I think he would appreciate some newer building as well.
That little brother is significantly taller than you.
Hey, but I'm older,
Yeah.
and I'm stronger.
I'm going to mute for a second.
happened, so now I'm like, I'm glad it happened. It wasn't
All
happening.
right.
You know, like,
Welcome back, everybody. About to start the second half. Can one of my family members text me and make sure that the audio is working? Just
Or
wanna-
text Kai, who has a phone that's accessible.
Okay, either of those work. Want to make sure the audio is good. So starting back up, did hear confidently that Wells won versus Evergreen on Tuesday. I also had the wrong goalie in the first half. I thought it was Maya, but it was actually Emily, who I didn't realize was playing goalie this year. That's pretty cool.
Maya is in goal now, there, right?
Maya is in goal now, yes.
We have Julia on the circle, Ellie to the left.
Oh, Julie on the
And-
draw.
I meant to say on the draw. And then Fiona on the right.
Oh, yeah? Fiona McGuire? Fiona's father, Peter, I am trying to groom to take over streaming duties. So we'll see. He has offered to film some games. He hasn't offered to stream yet.
Hopefully we'll work our way there because I really know that all the players enjoy having film they can watch, being able to let their families watch as well.
Love,
My father got some thank you
Grease.
cards, some gifts. So if that's any incentive to anyone who wants to film, there's some precedent.
right, so there was some violation there on the draw. I did not quite catch what happened,
Early entry, maybe.
quite possibly.
I didn't
So
see where the
Force
foul
Grove
was
with the
called.
ball. Guarded there by AD, and now Ellie. Oops.
Yeah. Does look like a backer with 80 behind, allowing Ellie to pressure further up. So if the Forest Grove player gets behind,
Oh,
Addie can. Nice.
shot and score there.
First for Forest Grove.
So during
Viking goal!
during halftime, we were when we took a little pause. We were talking to one of the parents, Sophie's dad, about how Wells is now playing zone defense, something probably imported from Pacific, since the head
Yeah.
coach is a former Pacific player. Julia on the draw,
Ellie to the left.
Fiona to the right.
Ball going up to Ellie. Ellie coming up with the ball pretty easily, coming up to the tack end. Forest Grove playing defense pretty far out. Flip up to Julia, clearing the side on the right. That to Maya.
Now behind the goal to Fiona.
Get your sticks up, boy!
Some nice passing by Wells. Nice connections.
Julia with the faked handoff, cuts in,
Fake
shoots,
flip.
saved by the Forest Grove goalie, and now Forest Grove
Forest Grove
the ball.
attempting to clear. Julia on goalie. Ball coming far up. Maya fighting for that ball. Ball down. Lily, my apologies. Completely the wrong name, my apologies. Forest Grove running up with the ball. Good contact by Ellie. I've apparently been trained by college. My apologies for the bad calls.
Oh, just an interception there by
Lily.
Lilia. Knocked down by Forest Grove. A little bit of ragged play here, but kind of fun to see them both running back and forth, competing. Going to be a foul there on 14, Charlie.
Look for help!
Ball goes far up. Julia attempts to catch it, gets a stick on it, but ball is still down. Forest Grove going for the ball. Ellie marking up, good pressure. Ball is down, Julia comes up with the ball. Player is behind attempting to check. You can see Charlie running on the left. Might be a good passing outlet, though the time is a bit past.
Go into the middle to Charlie. Charlie takes a shot, saved by the Forest Grove keeper.
Find the man!
Charlie recovers. Now to Fiona.
You got this, Fiona!
Nice!
Yeah, nice, Fiona!
That's yours, wide!
Ball is down, Julia running for it. Attacker behind the 30 for Forest Grove. Attempted to get it, Julia comes up with the ball. Lots of crowding by Julia. Has Forest Grove gotten a shooting space called on them at all this game?
No.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Great pass over the top there by Lily. Shot by Ellie.
Yeah.
And
Ida B.
goal.
Wells with a 10-goal lead again. The
Guardians,
clock will
goal.
now start running again if they catch it.
So Kai, Peter here was telling me that he played Irish hurling. which-
Hurling?
Yes, hurling. Is
Not
what
the
it's-
throwing up,
No,
and not the curling.
not the curling either.
What's the Irish hurling?
Well, it's played with a stick, an ash stick.
Mhm.
Similarities to lacrosse, actually. It's probably a little bit bigger than the football field, and very fast sport like lacrosse. They wear helmets. There are 15 players on each team. So
On the field?
30 players on the field.
Yeah. I would hope you'd have some subs, not just 15 total. I'd hope you have some subs, not just 15 total players all on the field.
So the hurling stick is, like it's got a little bit of an indentation for the ball, but it is not like the net here in lacrosse. Like it looks like it would be a lot harder to control.
If you see teams doing stick checks, that is the official checking to see if the pocket, which is the lowest point of the net, which is the head of the stick, still allows the lacrosse ball to be above the edge of it, which makes sure that catching and shooting isn't too easy and therefore biased towards one team or the other. In high school games, this is done prior to the match, but in college, this is done after shots. Ball is down. Ellie comes up with it, bringing it up. Ball pass to Julia. Ball passed up. Some nice passes to Charlie. And then Lily in the center. Is that a trip? She's down. Ball picked up by Forest Grove, and they're coming back down. Nice triple team by Ida B. Wells. Forest Grove running up the side. Horizontal stick. Behind, ball passed up, ball on the ground. Forest Grove attempting. Julia, nice check, comes up with the ball. 3 behind Julia, really breaking past them. We have Lily down low. Mostly a stack of attackers up top with 2 by X, 1 rolling the crease.
Oh, over the top to Ellie. Ellie shoots.
Ball goes out. You can see the chase from both Wells and Forest Grove, though Wells gets the ball.
Pick up a man, wide!
Forest Grove seems to be playing a man defense, which means each player on their defense is marking up with one particular person, versus Ida B. Wells, which is playing a zone. So each person marks a
Julia with some
specific
good
area
cuts.
regardless of how many people are there. And they also have a backer, mostly Addie in this case, who guarantees their safety. So they're playing a 6-point zone with a backer.
So we are going to have our first free shooting position here. Had a foul on Forest Grove on Lily. So Lily a free shooting position on the 8 meters here near side.
Yeah. A new change in rules for at least college, I'm not sure about high school, is now all 8-meter shots will take place on either the left or right hashes rather than the top or corners, which means there's predetermined places you set up, besides sometimes using the dot if a foul happens behind the goal and out far enough. This is a change from rules last year, though I am not sure how much it has been implemented at the high school level. Good pressure on
Good
the clear.
Over the
Pass
top to
and Ellie shot straight to goal. Some nice vision by Wells. Wells now 12-1, and I have alarm going off. My apologies.
Guardians, goal.
Right now, you see some Forest Grove players subbing. One thing to be known after a shot is you can sub at any time without waiting for the player to come off. But during regular play, if you're subbing during the play of the game, you have to wait for the person to come off the field before being able to enter to ensure that there are only numbers, 12 total people, 11 players, 1 goalie on the field at a time. Took me way too long to do that math.
It's yours, boy! There you go, Stella!
Lily comes up with the ball. Pass behind to Maya. Pass to Lily again. Back and rake and cover. Forest Grove gets the ball. Cover is when a player puts their stick above the ball without attempting to pick it up and covers it from another person's attempt to pick it up.
Knocks that free. Great. Great job knocking that free.
Yeah. Goalies can cover the ball within their crease, so you just saw the goalie prior put their stick over it. This is only because they are a goalie and inside the crease. Defenders at the high school level cannot enter the crease at all, though this does change when you go into college. Neither can the attackers either. Clear from the goalie, ball goes down. Forest Grove coming down with the ball. Soph really running to get there. All dropping back in on defense and marking up.
That was Ivy. Tripped player.
This is a 12 meter for Forest, or is that an 8? I think it's a 12. So you can see IW Wells clearing the lane for goal, attempting to prevent a shooting space call, though they are not necessarily required to go to those hashes. By clearing out, they're attempting to prevent a shooting space call. Roll from Forest Grove. 3 seconds. Or is that, seems like 3 seconds if the person being called is on the opposite side of the ball. They are on the goal line extended, low right. Ball on the outside of the goal. Wells clearing. Ball goes up and out. Nice catch by Nia. Charlie always being in the right position on transitions. Very nice movement from Wells.
That is the end of the third. Wells leads 12-1. All right, we're back here. Start of the fourth with Wells leading 12-1.
My apologies, I had to do a mic test.
All right.
Let me silently whisper into this mic.
I think they're probably hearing you quite fine at home.
You can probably also hear my breathing. My apologies. And probably also me sipping hot cocoa intermittently.
Okay, so we've got Sophie on the draw and Julie on the right and somebody new on the left there. And that
That's
looks like
Scarlett.
Scarlett. Yep, Scarlett on the left side of the circle.
Pacific may be mixing up who's taking the draw. Admittedly, it's my first game watching them, but I am excited to see some new people on the circle.
Looks like Ellie is out for now.
Ball goes up.
That's yours,
Kind of a
boy!
scrum. Force Grove comes up, almost hits another Force Grove in the face. Oof. There are approximately 3 different types of draws people do, trying to pull it backwards. So hook it backwards or push it forwards.
Really, the good take there.
Some players also will do self draws. That's the hope that you pull it straight in the air and then are able to catch it yourself. There are varying different styles. You can see it in how a person sets up their legs and twist
good
their arms.
pass over the middle.
Sticks up, boy!
Julia comes around here, cuts in, shoots.
Nice.
Saved by the keeper. Ball was loose there, but then back into the crease.
Goalie trying to clear it up to Forest Grove. Julia guarding the goalie. Seems like it's working pretty well for them.
It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Wells ball.
A bit of background on defense. If you hear defenders yelling ball, help, or hot, these are different positionings based on where the ball is. So if you're on ball, you'll yell on ball. And if you're directly to the right or to the left, you'll yell help left, help right. And then 2 away, you are hot. So you're covering a slide in case the person who's helping goes to help double ball. A great part of defense is really the communication. So almost with the ball, back up in the air, knocked down. Julia on it, ball down, picked up, rolling down. Clearing out, and then into Lily. Shot and then blocked by the goalie to Forest Grove. So picking it up to Charlie. Shot, and was that the bar or the goalie's helmet?
It hit the bar.
Okay.
But the whistle came before the shot slightly?
Shooting space, I presume.
So. Yeah, it looks like it.
Interesting that it was a shooting space versus a dangerous propulsion, but the shooting space was prior, and she didn't have time to react. Seems like high school is also only taking 8s from the right or left hashes. That is Charlie with the ball trying to take an 8-meter. The fouling player, Mercedes. My apologies. I think I've messed that up a few times. The person who committed the foul for Forest Grove is then 4 meters behind on the 12 when someone is taking an 8-meter. My apologies for saying Charlie instead of Mercedes.
It's all right. You can stop apologizing. The names you get the names wrong a lot.
Yep.
All right, so Scarlett will have the ball here after it goes out of bounds. Back to Mercedes.
Ball knocked down. Forest Grove running with it. Julia behind, trying to get back or maybe get a check. Forest Grove seems to be settling down, not attempting to get a fast shot on goal, but rather getting everyone on their attacking end down. Flag is out. Shooting space, possibly? That's typically when a flag comes out, but yeah.
Let's put it away, White!
Seems lower down on the hashes than I would expect. 2 Wells players setting up to the right and the left, attempting to crash on ball prior to them getting the shot, and goalie setting up to block the goal. That's Maya in goal.
Yeah!
And they scored.
Viking goal!
Let's get another one, White!
Got Sophie on the draw again. Julia to the right.
Scarlett to the left. Can you see a number?
It's Scarlett.
All going up. Interesting. It seems like Forest Grove and Wells are both setting up their body on the same side. Number 4 from Forest Grove taking the draw with their left hand, and Soph with their right.
Out of bounds, it'll be a Wells ball. Oh, maybe not.
Good job, 13!
Ref pointed the wrong direction.
Forest Grove coming down fast.
Cut by
Oh,
Fiona?
cut.
No.
26 left. Doubling. Mia going back to her zone. Some nice zone work from Wells.
Mia on the defense.
Good check from Mia.
Good hustle, Mia.
Oh,
Oh. Got an injury here. Okay.
okay. I'm glad she's okay. She going to her coach.
Oh,
Yeah.
a little sub there and check the player out.
Give her help, boy!
Get ready, defense.
Good pressure by Mia.
Way to go, Mia.
Keeping her stick up,
Nice defense.
not getting horizontal. Scarlett pressing low, roll.
Right.
3 on.
Pressure, Wells.
Wells attempting to shut the double, but leaving some gap in between. Wow.
Pass intercepted by Mia.
Head, check to the head, sticks through the sphere. In lacrosse, you cannot attempt to you cannot put your stick through a bubble around someone's head. This is called stick through the sphere. You also can't cradle in your sphere, so it's supposed to be a safety thing. Legal checks are down, they cannot be up.
Julia shoots and scores. There would have been a shooting space violation had Julia not scored there, but she did.
Yeah.
Ref pulled the flag out, but if they score, they just
Guardians
put the
score.
flag away.
So your sphere around your head means that someone cannot check you around your head or cross your body from behind. This is also safety-wise. You can't cradle in your own sphere. And all legal checks must be down and away from someone's body. You can't check it up into someone's head. A good check should end up with both the player who you're checking and your own sticks facing the ground and the ball away and not up. Soph with the draw, Scarlett on the left.
So, and Soph is going to Whitman next year? Or
Yes,
Whitworth?
Whitman.
Whitman next year.
You can see that Forest Grove number 4 is setting up for a left-handed draw, which means both Soph and her are having their body on the right side. Typically with both right-handed players, you end up with the players facing their attacking end. Nice. Ball stopped and out. Going for the ground ball, picked up.
Defense!
That was June.
Some nice passing from Wells. I'm really appreciating the quality of the passes and the movement. Seems like maybe they're running a bit of an ISO. Not anymore. An ISO would be clearing out one side so that a person can drive to ball. You can have a 1 or a 2 person ISO, which basically just leaves a lane for someone to get to goal without other people getting in their way.
2 minutes to go.
Forest
in the
Grove
game.
attempting to clear, but no mark on goalie until now. Foul was behind, coming back in. Oh, ball flicked up, almost out of bounds. Ball is down. They have 1 minute 40 seconds remaining.
Kai, you're in the camera. shot and score there by Mercedes.
I attempted to turn the mic off. I don't know if that worked. I really tried. My apologies if I yelled right into the mic.
Guardians, goal.
So we've got a minute to go. I was thinking one of the things that's
1 minute warning. I repeat, 1 minute warning. Thank you.
it's a little surprising. So Pacific is a Division III school. Division III schools, they don't have any scholarships or anything for athletics, but they do have a lot of athletic programs. And so like there are a lot of good lacrosse programs here in the Northwest at Division III schools like Pacific and Willamette and Linfield, Lewis and Clark.
And Whitman.
Whitman, yes.
We're actually playing Whitman on Saturday.
They are the Northwest Conference is the division they're in. And the other thing that was a little surprising for us, like I think we had just assumed that Kai would end up at a state school, but by the time all
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
it's going to be loud here.
4, 3, 2,
Launch off.
1.
And
Time's
that
up.
is the end. Wells wins 14-2. I was going to say that that Pacific actually ended up being less expensive than like the University of Oregon.
For us here tonight at Viking Lacrosse.
Your final score, IW Wales 14, your Forest Grove Vikings 2. A huge thank you goes out to the visiting Guardians for coming out tonight. And as always, thanks for coming out and supporting Viking athletics. We'll see you at our next home game, which happens to be on Monday, April 6th. This is Diego,
And Mr. G.
signing off. Have a great night, and please drive safe on your way home.
So, yeah, great game. And hopefully some of these Wells lacrosse players will continue on into college. Thank you, Kai, for joining me. And I will be back streaming. My plan is to stream the Hood River game because I like going out there and having dinner at the Freem Brewery and attending that. Don't know if I'll get to any other games, but it was fun to be back and fun to watch Wells. So you're looking really good this year.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the season, and I'm so appreciative for all the Wells players. So good luck. I'm so happy I was able to make it.
And good night, everybody.
Good night.